Today, millions of Jews around the world are celebrating Passover. Families and friends will gather around the Seder table and celebrate one of the most important and sacred holidays in the Jewish calendar. But why is it important? And what do we actually celebrate? Well, Passover commemorates the liberation of the Jewish people from slavery in Egypt. On Passover, we tell the story of the Exodus from Egypt and how God delivered us from slavery to freedom in our ancestral homeland, Israel. On Passover Seder tables, you will see a partitioned plate containing small amounts of specific food, and each food is symbolic for an aspect of Passover. A roasted shank bone represents the Passover sacrifice. An egg represents spring and the circle of life. Bitter herbs represent the bitterness of slavery. Charoset represents the mortar used by the Jews in Egypt, and karpas represents spring. On Passover, we tell the story of the 10th plagues on Egypt when Pharaoh refused to let the Israelites go. God punished Egypt for Pharaoh's stubbornness with 10 plagues. The plagues are blood, frogs, bugs, wild animals, pestilence, boils, hail, locust, darkness, and the death of the firstborns. Passover in Hebrew means Pesach, which is passed over. We remember how the angel of death passed over the houses of the Israelites during the 10th plague on Egypt. On Passover, we avoid eating leavened foods for 7 days, meaning no pasta, bread, cereal, and anything containing leaven. Ashkenazi Jews also avoid eating rice, corn, and legumes. We do that to remember how the Israelites were in a rush to leave Egypt, that they couldn't wait for the bread to rise. So they brought unleavened bread for their journey. Passover has a lot of traditions, preparations, and stories. Enough traditions and stories for so many videos. But to make a long story short, we celebrate freedom from slavery and we tell our children what happened to our ancestors in Egypt so they will never forget the strength of God. If God was able to lead the Israelites out of Egypt, He can do anything, including standing up to those who seek our destruction today. Because God stood up for Israel back then as He does today. Happy Passover, everyone!